We were actually in the 2020 NAI National Tournament. I'll never forget, we were in a film session and our trainer came walking in the back of the room and showed me his phone, and so I actually let our coaches, they were running the film session, I let them finish. It was about 5 minutes. I said, I gotta let them finish. And so I let them finish the film session, and it was hard. It was telling the guys, hey, we're done. And 3 hours later, we were headed home.
You're really excited for the season and looking forward to it, and then COVID happened, and our entire season got canceled. I'll never forget it. I was in the offices downstairs in Oldenburg, and we just found out that the NBA had canceled their season, and we quickly followed, and all of our seniors didn't know what was happening. Everybody went home, and it was just not quite the end that we wanted, and we were really left wanting more.
Brought our guys back 10 days before school. Our guys were checking in on a Monday. On Saturday morning, I wake up with a sore throat and I go get tested and I'm positive. So our players reporting on Monday, I find out that I test positive for COVID on Saturday. We're off to a rip-roaring start. And
for team meetings, we'd have two different rooms where we're socially distanced, and Coach Hen would be on a WebEx talking to us. Then, we'd have to have WebEx some of our meetings for position groups just because guys would have to quarantine for a couple of days because they were exposed to COVID.
We spend a lot of time as coaches trying to figure out seating assignments on the bus. Is it hey, we have a big accounting test coming up on Monday, so we'll put our accounting guys on the bus somewhere closer just so they can study for the 8 or 9 hour drive. This year, our number 1 pitcher is in the front of the bus, our number 2 pitcher is in the opposite corner, our number 3 pitcher is in the middle, because if one tests positive, we don't want him with the other 3 or 4.
It really drove home the fact that, hey, if you don't feel well, if something feels off just a little bit, you gotta let us know. And a lot of times, normally, a guy's not gonna, he wakes up, he's got a sore throat, I'm gonna power through this thing and be tough, but our players really, they saw it as not wanting to put everybody else at risk.
It was obviously a very long year for us, competing in both the fall and the spring, but we were very fortunate to stay healthy, stay safe, and still find success. The girls really buckled down, did everything we asked them to do, on the field, off the field. Finding the reason to get up every day, to work really, really hard every day, Marion helped us with that. We were surrounded by sports teams who were here to succeed. We had incredible support in our administration of just saying, find the why, find the why. What are you working for and why are we doing it? And being able to reframe the conversation this year of not, it doesn't have to be about wins and losses, that it can just be about us.
They were in the gym every day. They were focusing on their studies. We had an incredible team GPA throughout the whole school year, but they stuck with it. We would be at practice one day expecting a game the next. That match would get canceled. We had a match get canceled an hour before we were supposed to get on the bus. And so for them just to stay focused throughout the entire school year, and for us to end up back at the national tournament as a defending national champs and to be able to earn that respect, I could not be more proud of our team.
We always say Marion's a special place, and I think that became really evident. Let's give our students as normal and a positive experience as we can give them. I think it took a lot of sacrifices by a lot of different people. And again, while I hope to never have to do something like that again, I'm happy that I had to experience that, and I had to experience it here in a really positive place.
The academic piece and the athletic piece go hand in hand.
I felt like the whole athletics department did a great job. They really focused on making sure that we could all play this year. I know in a lot of schools that they didn't even consider that, and I think they did a great job to make sure that we could play while being safe and not spreading COVID.
That's what's so crazy about humans, is we can always adapt. I feel like in 10 years from now I'll be like, wow, we were able to adapt to such a big thing.
Our administration just did a tremendous job from day one, getting a plan, and then everybody kind of being on board, all the way from our medical staff to trainers to our coaches and then the student athletes. I think it took everybody doing their part to get through it.
And that's kind of the Marion magic of it all, is that you can have that ability to fight for something and to really, really want something and be set up for success here. And I didn't do it by myself. They didn't do it by themselves. We all worked together, and we were surrounded by the community here at large.